Royal Society was founded on November 28, 1660, and defines itself as the world's oldest scientific academy. The Royal Society was originally named the Invisible College, and was founded as more like a secret society than an academy. On their website, royalsociety.org, it says, "Our origins lie in a 1660 Invisible College of natural philosophers and physicians. Today, we are UK's National Science Academy and a fellowship of some 1,600 of the world's most eminent scientists." This society is made up of many scientists across the world and has held dominance over the scientific community. Freemason Robert Boyle was one of the main founders of the Invisible College, connecting its origins to Freemasonry and the secret society network. During the 1600s, modern science was becoming prominent in Europe. Sir Isaac Newton was elected into the Royal Society in 1672, and Newton was a renowned Freemason, showing the correlations of the Invisible College to Freemasonry. As a matter of fact, it was the Royal Society who published Newton's Principia Mathematica. Newton would soon become the president of the Royal Society, ensuring his work in the scientific community. The Invisible College was made famous by the Rosicrucian Order and the Rosicrucian Manifestos. The Royal Society was created as a secret society in the same manner as Freemasonry, Rosicrucianism, and the other various secret societies. In fact, the Royal Society first received a charter from King Charles II in 1662, and the second charter was received in 1663. In Rule by Secrecy, Jim Marrs writes, "According to some Masonic writers, the only meaningful difference between the Freemasons and the Royal Society was that the latter conducted open meetings. England's first recorded Masonic initiation was for Sir Robert Moray in 1641. Moray also was one of the founders of the Royal Society, and said to be its soul and guiding spirit. He also was said to be a chemist and a patron of the Rosicrucians, yet another example of that sex penetration of Freemasonry. The founders of the Royal Society were Robert Boyle, Lord Brewinker, Alexander Bruce, Christopher Wren, William Petty, Sir Robert Moray, and many others. Sir Robert Moray was a Rosicrucian and Freemason, and was one of the leading driving forces behind the founding of the Royal Society. Alexander Bruce, one of the founders, was a wealthy Freemason and a direct descendant of Robert the Bruce of Scotland. The House of Stuart gained support from the descendants of Robert the Bruce and the Bruce family during the Civil War with Oliver Cromwell. Walter Stewart married Marjorie, the daughter of Robert the Bruce, hence the House of Stuart married into the Bruce family. King Charles II was the great-grandson of Henry Stuart, showing the direct lineage to the House of Stuart and the Bruce family. After the fall of Cromwell, Charles II succeeded the English Republic and gave approval to the creation of the Invisible College secret society. So basically what this shows is Charles II is in the House of Stuart, which married into the Bruce family, and Alexander Bruce was one of the founders of the Royal Society. So this is why Charles actually approved it, was because he was related. The Royal Society was founded by Freemasons and seems to be connected to the ancient fraternal order. The Invisible College stretches not only across the scientific community, but the historic community as well. Sir Richard Owen originally defined the class Dinosauria in 1842 and was a member of the Royal Society and the British Museum Natural History Department, and video on dinosaurs. Much of science and history has been infiltrated by Freemasonry, and this is largely due to the role of the Royal Society. So I know this video is a bit shorter, but the point is, I wanted to show that many of these prominent scientists, such as Newton, Copernicus, and Galileo, many of these people were Freemasons, and some of them were directly affiliated with the Royal Society. And I wanted to show how The Royal Society, along with Freemasonry, subverted science from this tool that we can use to measure and observe certain facets within our everyday lives and within the world. And then they turned it into something completely different. For instance, Charles Darwin, he went to the Royal Society on some things, and he pushed his theory of evolution. So that's basically the point of this video, is to show how this strong Masonic power basically subverted science.